Before this video starts, I'd like to give a shout out to our 100th subscriber, XXMozzaXX. If you'd like the chance to have a shout out, be sure to subscribe. Hey guys, and welcome to another eye contrast video. Today we'll be covering the F1 2017 supported steering wheels. Along with this, we're going to be talking about the graphics enhancements in the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Those are the major points that I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to include some other news as well. If any of that interests you, be sure to stay tuned. Starting off with the supported steering wheels, we're going to jump right into it. Here is a list of all the supported steering wheels for each platform of gaming. PC supports the most steering wheels out of all the platforms. I'll also leave all the supported steering wheels in the description. Not long to go now until the game is released, so Codemasters can't really keep any more secrets for very much longer. I just wanted to make a video on this as I haven't seen anybody else on YouTube cover this yet. So now we're going to jump into the enhanced graphics of the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. So we already know they're going to be performing at 60 FPS at a native 4K resolution. So the visual improvements that we'll actually be able to notice the difference in is the reflections along with the shadow precision. What I mean by reflections is the actual reflections of the car or in the mirror. Along with this, the shadow precision just makes the game more clearer and more precise with its shadow placement. This means that when the sun's glistening through the trees, the shadow is going to look more realistic. Another thing I might say is that when the game comes out, I will be showing the PS4 Pro's graphics. If you'd like me to do a graphics comparison between the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, just let me know. So some of you may think, oh, I've got a HD TV and it's not 4K resolution, so I won't notice a difference if I go out and buy a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, and like what's the point in it? But you'll definitely notice a difference in the graphics because in the distance when you're driving the car, they'll have downsampling and that'll improve the quality of the objects and such that are pretty far away from the car. Another thing to add is they've been really focusing on the force feedback of the wheels this year. You'll be able to feel the track through the steering wheel like you haven't before in the previous F1 games. So that's definitely another thing to look forward to. Another thing that I've been hearing a lot lately from the sim races is that the track accuracy of the new Formula 1 game is not that accurate compared to the other games such as Project Cars and Assetto Corsa. And that is because of a pretty big reason, and that is the laser scanning of the tracks. Now, I'm going to bring up a tweet from Paul Giel about this. Now, obviously, it says here that they were meant to incorporate the laser scanning of the tracks in F1 2010, but for numerous reasons, Paul Giel says they couldn't include it. But now, they reckon that they can in the future, or they're looking into it at least. I don't know if that means it's going to be as soon as F1 2018, but hopefully it means it's going to happen soon. And I think for the diehard sim racers, it's a bit of a disappointment considering that they'd like to have that accuracy and it wasn't included in the previous games as well. But nonetheless, I think that shows that Codemasters can improve their market base a lot by incorporating this. And definitely shows that there's just a bunch of areas to improve in the game still. It's just a bit disappointing that by the time they incorporate this, they'll have the most controversial Halo situation going on. I mean, it's liked by some drivers, but mostly hated by fans. I'm not going to dive right into it, but you get the idea. One last point I want to make is that ghosting is still implemented with the cars in the game. This is because they need it. If a car becomes parked on the circuit and blocks the racing line, it's going to cause some real issues for the game. Maybe this is where they should have implemented red flags. Not going to make this video too long, but thanks for the support, guys. We've now reached 100 subscribers and past it. I'd like to thank you all for that. And I think it's great when you guys contribute in the comment section. I like to see all of your ideas and I try to reply to everybody. So if you haven't already, be sure to contribute to the community. Leave a like if you feel this video deserves it. Subscribe for more news so you can be the first to see it. And I'll see you all in the next video.